what I'm looking for in a man as a 29-year-old woman who is a single mom and a widow. So
I made a video about her previously, and she's a widow. And you guys said in the comments, why am I critiquing her? She's not like a single mother, she's a widow. My guy, you don't know how to read people. Just listen to this.
officially cut off the firefighter. He's no longer on my roster.
So she has a roster, but I shouldn't say anything just because she's a widow, okay? That's why you end up in bad relationship, guys, because you don't know how to read people.
I texted him just now that I'm just not feeling this dynamic. And I know I talked about it already, that he was just overly sexual. It was just too much.
There's so much power in just believing things will work out. God's got you, and that kind of mindset changes everything.
Okay, ma'am, and how did that help you in the past? Because you're a single mother. As I said before, nothing up here.
Gives you peace, keeps you going, and reminds you that even if things feel uncertain right now, things are going to work out. Better days are coming. Keep the faith. He's got you.
There's a lot of single moms re-entering the dating market. What precautions should men take when dating a woman with kids?
The best bet is to avoid dating a single mother with kids. There's nothing positive that comes from dating a single mother with kids. There's a reason they became single in the first place.
So here's the one thing about dating a single mom. There are absolutely men out there that don't want to take on that responsibility, and that is called a preference. And they don't prefer to be with single moms, and that is respected. What I don't fucking respect are the men that come in and play as if they are okay with it, when in reality they are not. They just say that so they can get what they want out of it.
Okay, ma'am, and isn't your duty to spot the red flags in guys like that? Aren't you the one that is a single mother, the one that has to suffer the most? Aren't you the vulnerable one? So if you can't read people, and if you can't read the red flags, why is it on men? This is exactly the same with single women. They don't know the difference between men that want to marry them, want a relationship with them, and men that just want to sleep with them.
I didn't really want to admit it, but I kind of had this epiphany yesterday. As much as I have been working to build my own life and find my feet again post-divorce, and since becoming a single mum, I have sort of subconsciously been waiting to meet somebody to save me.
Lisa, what do you do on the weekends when you don't have your kids? We eat pizza rolls, me and Arturo hang out, and we watch Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay, so what did I tell you guys? To a single mother, you're behind the pet as a priority.
So my actual problem is that I start talking to people and I expect them to be like obsessed with me. Like I expect them to be thinking about me and wanting to talk to me all the time, and then all of a sudden they're not, and like then I try to decide if it's me like having too high of expectations or...
No, ma'am, it can't be you. You're perfect. No, it's not you, ma'am. It's men. Men are trash, ma'am. Men are shit.
They just suck. And in my head, I think they just suck. Like, why would you not be obsessed with me?
I do not approach men. I do not chase men. So if you are approaching me, the single mom, that is your fault. I'm going to tell you.
She's 100% correct. I support this. If you're going after single mothers, it's your fault. Even if you just want to sleep with them, you don't know how many problems can arise from that. The false allegations she can have, especially if she has a daughter. You can go to jail very quickly. Why? Because you just wanted to sleep with her, and she is bitter, and she is resentful, and she's angry at you because you didn't want to be her boyfriend or her husband. And she can do some petty stuff. But men don't want to listen until they get burned.
everything it is to date a single mom and what life is actually like. Now, if you want to continue to approach me and you end up not liking what it is, that's your fault.
Unpopular and unrequested opinion. Single women with little kids at home shouldn't be dating. Period. And the reason for that is that when your child is little, he needs nurture, attention, constant love. You are basically his entire world. At that phase in life, they need mommy present, pouring into them. Dating can wait. Your baby doesn't stay a baby forever.
I made plans to go on a date with this guy on Tuesday, and in the meantime, we were just exchanging texts, like getting to know each other. As a mother, I asked him a really important question.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. Get your goddamn ass.
Let me just spell out like the issue with those texts from yesterday. It's not a problem to have preferences and for it to not be ideal to date a mom, right? But then like, why match with me? Why talk to me if it's not ideal? It's such a...
Do you understand there is no man that would date a single mother if he would have other options? Ma'am, no matter how many qualities you have, no matter how perfect you are, how beautiful you are, if there was another woman that was exactly like you with no kids and that guy could choose from you being a single mother or her being a single woman, nobody would choose you. Nobody on this planet would choose you. No man. There is no man that would choose you. Only maybe a guy that can't have kids, that has problems and can have kids, so he really wants kids and he marries a single mother. But single mothers don't want to believe that. They think I'm just a misogynist. I hate women. Ma'am, I don't. I'm just telling you facts.
Rude way to say it. Do I have preferences? With dating, yes, I think it's totally okay to have preferences, but at the same time, empathy and compassion and the way that you communicate with someone and not like being condescending to them matters. And also, I feel like he was jumping to so many conclusions, which to me was just, he was like bleeding insecurity and ego.
Ma'am, we're logical. We have to think about all the consequences of dating a single mother. You're not like that. Because you talk about empathy and shit like that. That's all about emotions that had no logic in it, ma'am. It's clear she will remain single for many years. We're just going to skip this video because it's very stupid.
So here's the fun part about dating as a newly single mum of 4. I was going to meet somebody this afternoon. I organised a babysitter and I hadn't had a final confirmation from them, but if I didn't organise the babysitter then it definitely wasn't going to happen. So I organised the sitter, told myself to be disassociated. I've got different errands that I can run, like if it doesn't happen. Anyway, didn't hear back from this person, which is fine, but it's just a bit of a like, I don't know, it's just facing that rejection or...
This is reality. If you were a single woman, you wouldn't care so much if that guy ghosted you, even though we see a lot of women on TikTok caring about that. But now just think about it, she has 4 kids. She needs a babysitter. Every time she goes on dates, she needs a babysitter because it's not just 1 kid, it's 4. Ma'am, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you will be disappointed a lot. Especially when you have 4 kids. What kind of man do you think wants to take care of another man's kids? And not just 1, 4. 4, ma'am. It will be so hard to find a man. You will be probably alone forever.
Or just the fact that I've just paid for a babysitter for nothing. But I did go get my nails done. I did do some errands and some shopping that I needed to do, and then I took myself out for dinner. So I've still had a nice night, and I had a night off putting the kids to sleep. So it's a bonus, but it's just disappointing. It's just disappointing. What do you do?
I am a single mom to 1 boy, and here are some of the rules that I've made for myself while dating. The first thing that comes to mind for me is that no other man will meet my son again. I've already made that mistake once, and I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Okay, and why does the next man have to pay for the mistakes that you made in your past, ma'am? Because you chose that guy.
If you are not my husband, you will not be meeting my child. I will never let a guy come into our life again and leave when it becomes inconvenient. Been there, done that.
Okay, ma'am, and how will you know if that guy gets along with your kid? How will your kid feel all of a sudden he sees a new man in the house and he's married to you, but he doesn't know him? See, guys, nothing up here, nothing.
Another thing I will absolutely not be doing is bringing any men into my home. This is also my son's home and his safe place. And again, I was in a relationship, a long-term relationship, and I played house with this person for way longer than I should have. If we are dating and you want to take me out on a date, you will absolutely not be picking me up at my place. You will not know where I live. You will not know my address. Another thing that I will not be doing is talking on the phone for hours with a man while my son is around. There is nothing more unattractive to me than a man thinking that we have the time of the day when really we're just home trying to mother, trying to discipline, trying to clean, trying to cook.
The moral of the story, guys, if you want to date her, you have to pay for her mistakes. Because in the past, she chose bad man, she chose a wrong man, and now you have to pay for it.
And lastly, the one thing that I also will not be doing is putting so much effort into seeing somebody.
This one will sting, but it's the truth. A lot of men avoid divorced women and single moms. Not because they're bad people, okay? But because of the baggage that comes with it. Let's break it down, shall we? A divorced woman usually carries emotional scars. She's been through betrayal, conflict, failure, child custody, and often she hasn't healed from it. That pain doesn't just disappear. It bleeds into the next relationship. Men can feel that bitterness, that distrust, and most don't want to pay for what the last man did. Now let's talk about the single moms. It's not just about dating her. It's about inheriting her past. The ex is always in the picture. The baby daddy will be forever tied to her and her child. And no matter how great the guy is, he's never the first priority. Her kids will be. And they should be. The child
And then it's the baby daddy, and then her family, and then the pet, dog or cat, and then it's you.
should come first. But most men aren't signing up to be second place in their own relationship. It doesn't mean divorced women or single moms can't find love. That's not what I'm saying. But it does.
No, you will always find the simp. There will always be simps in this world, but most women don't want the simps. And even when they do want the simps, even if they're a single mother, they do that because they have no other choice.
Does mean the pool is smaller because men weigh these realities before committing to somebody. So stop shaming men for wanting less baggage. It's not hate, it's honesty. If you want a high value man, you've got to bring more than wounds and history to the relationship. You have to bring healing, peace, and partnership because that's what men stay for.
Okay, men, help me out here. Dating single mums. There's a big controversy on when you should tell a man that you have children. Personally, I like to be upfront and honest, and if they don't like kids from the very get-go, then this is never going to work out. However, I do know that a lot of mums don't say that they've got kids until they get to know the person a little bit more.
And why do you think that is? Do you think that they actually know deep down inside that men don't want single mothers, and maybe that's why they hide the fact that they have kids until the guy sees them and sees maybe some qualities in them, and then maybe they just hope that the guy will disregard the fact that they have kids. Why do you think that is, guys? Because I see no other logic. Why would they hide the fact that they're single mothers?
Maybe it's a first, second, third date because they feel like they're not given the opportunity otherwise. Because let's face it, there are a lot of men out there that don't want a single mum and they don't want to take on other people's kids. But that's another topic which I will touch on later. What I want to know from you, right, when would you prefer to be told that someone that you're interested in has kids? Would you?
From the start, ma'am. From the first line of discussion. Hey, I'm a single mother. I have kids. I'm not going to sleep with you if you don't want a relationship. And see how 99% of men will walk away. It's easy. Remember, guys, women always say they want us to tell them the truth. But yet, as you can see, they want to hide the truth. They want to lie.
The reality of going through a breakup when you have a child together, becoming a single mum, and moving back to my parents' house with Maeva is such a hard pill to swallow. I feel like anyone my age in their 30s, late 20s, have like moved out on baby number 2, getting engaged, married, and then there's me like moving back to my mum's house. Like, I don't get me wrong, I'm so lucky. Like, I'm so lucky. I have the best parents ever. They are so supportive. They are the best.
Okay, ma'am, but do you think that because you chose the wrong guy and made a kid with that guy without being married to him, do you actually think that you should be awarded some kind of prize? No, ma'am. You have to suffer for your own decisions.
Best grandparents to Maeva. And I'm lucky I'm not homeless, of course. But it's so hard to live through that when you just feel like you're just doing shit in life and it's no fault through mine or Maeva's actions.
So she thinks that it's not her fault. Ma'am, you chose that guy. Even if that guy cheated or whatever he did, you chose that guy. You don't get awards for being stupid.
Single moms, this might sting, but men do not owe you love just because you've been through a lot. You have to give him a reason to choose you.
There is no reason to choose a single mother. If you can choose between a single woman that looks the same, has the same qualities, and a single mother, you have to be crazy to choose a single mother. Now, I know that a lot of you, this is the only thing you can choose because the majority of women over a certain age are single mothers.
A man meets a woman with a child. He's not just choosing her. He is choosing the full package. The child, the responsibility, the emotional load, the financial load, and the lifestyle that comes with it. And from a man's perspective, that is a big decision. It's not judgment, it's logic. So if you're a single mom and you want a real man to step into your life, you can't approach it from a place of entitlement or exception. You have to approach it from a place of value. You need to make him feel like he'd be a fool not to choose you. And that means doubling down on every feminine quality that a man finds irresistible. Softness, warmth, peace, and support. Because yes, you are at a disadvantage compared to a woman without kids. That's not cruelty, that's reality.
Girl to girl, can we have a little bit of a chat about things? Because I really feel like I need some help.
Getting help from TikTok always leads to good outcomes, ma'am. Always, always.
/ advice. And is the internet probably the best place to do this? Probably not.
No.
But this is what we're doing. I am a recently single mum and I'm in my 30s, I'm 34. And I'm starting to dip my toe in the kind of dating pool. Now, I don't know if it's kind of too early. I don't really know if like what I should be doing, to be honest. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I feel like it's the summer and I kind of feel like summer is a time for maybe like dating, having fun. I don't know. But anyways, I don't know what I'm doing and I feel like I need some help. So I am quite lucky that I have made close friends very quickly with another mum who is also going through the same thing as me. Like, she's a couple of months ahead of me.
It's always good when you take advice from other single mothers that are single, that don't know how to get a man. It's always so fascinating to me.
But yeah, we're literally like on very similar timelines and she's kind of starting to think about dating too. So it's really nice that we have each other. But we are also like, we don't know what we're doing because we're just so used to being wives. I am on the apps. Like, should I be on the apps? Should I not be on the apps? Are the apps actually a good thing or not? Like, I don't know. Like...
Before starting dating, as a single mother, you need to understand men, how men think and what men want, and how to spot the red flags and how to spot the liars. Because so many men will say they want you, but in reality, they just want to sleep with you. But don't worry, ma'am, I'm sure If you just now start dating, in half a year or a year, I will make another video on you and see how it's going, ma'am.
Good morning, y'all. So, on my way to work, you just had some thoughts going, processing. So, a few things like being in my singleness and just learning like this whole new dating scene. It's a mess, but just a few things that I look out for, and I want some commentary below as well that maybe some other women look for, and being a single mom at that. So,
isn't it funny, guys, how they do so much research and work and studying when they want to get a job or to get a degree, to get into college? They work so much on that, but yet they put no work in finding out what men want, how they think, what's important to a man, how they can become the woman that the man that she wants want. No, they don't care about that. They just wing it. Oh, it will be fine. It doesn't matter if I keep getting ghosted and this guy just sleeps with me and the other guy just sleeps with me and they keep lying to me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I don't know what men want. It doesn't matter, guys. I'll just wing it, or I'll get advice from other single mothers that are also single on TikTok, because I'm sure those women will have such great advice.
So first and foremost, like my main thing, what I look for is a man that is actively seeking God, because
can you see it's all about what she wants, what she's looking for? Have you ever stopped to think about, okay, this is the kind of guy that I want. What kind of woman does that guy want, and how can I become that woman? No, it doesn't matter. You think you have all the advantages, even though you're a single mother, ma'am. Delusional, guys, delusional.
God is number one in my life and my priority every single day.
Then how come you're a single mother? How come you divorced or you left the father of your child, ma'am? How come?
Like, I make sure that I speak with God. And if a man is not doing the same, actively seeking God in his life every day, like, how do I expect this man to lead me in the way that he should? Second is if they have kids and if they are actively in their life, like daily in their life.
So what if that guy has kids, but his ex-wife is very petty, and she didn't want him to see the kids, so he can only see the kids every 2 weeks?
Financially supporting them, how they treat their baby mama is another big thing as well. If they respect them.
When she says baby mamas, you know that she's a very big red flag and you should stay away. You know the kind of environment that she grew up in where they say baby mamas or baby daddies. I say that and I talk like that because it's funny to me, and it just emphasizes the fact that they're single mothers. But a single mother shouldn't be talking like that. It shows a lot about her environment. Anyway, guys, it's clear that she has a lot of red flags. It's not worth listening anymore. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.